And blessings, everyone. Welcome back to the Humble Servant Homestead. Today we are out here getting ready to harvest the last 2 rows of our sweet potatoes, guys. Now this right here is the Korean sweet potatoes. Now I'm going to tell you they have been in the ground for quite a while now. It has been in the ground for about 173 days, guys. Now these potatoes would have been harvested long time ago if our frost date actually stayed true November the 2nd. So right now we are here at November the
12th.
12th. So these potatoes right here stayed in a little bit longer.
Yeah, a couple weeks longer.
And I'm going to tell you, yes, a couple of weeks longer, right? So I'm going to tell you, I am awaiting to see what is in the ground and what we're going to pull out. Now I'm going to tell you all something about this row right here, guys. This was a row that was created the same time this row was created. So there is no phosphorus nor potassium in this row. So we're going to see what kind of potatoes we get out of this row right here. And so no further ado, as you all see, I did came on in and cut all the foliage back so that way we can save some time and get right into harvesting out these sweet potatoes, guys. Now I'm going to tell you as well that I am just so thankful. I am so thankful for the potatoes that we have gotten out of this bed right here. And hey, I'm telling you, when you come on out here in the garden and work the ground and you're able to pull food from the ground, it is so rewarding. You know, it's just a blessing, you know. And it's like I said, hey, the Most High bless this garden, guys. Now there was a comment that says, hey, you should practice rotational planting, you know. So pretty much not planting the same crop in the same spot. Trust me, as a gardener, I do agree 100% with you. So what what I'm going to do next year, I am actually going to plant sweet potatoes where I planted Scotch bonnet peppers this year, okay? So pretty much a lot of the nitrogen should be out of the soil, even though I have my microbes in the soil that, hey, will give plants nitrogen if they need it, guys, okay? So nonetheless, come on along and let's go and let's start harvesting. So what you think? Should I start with the big row?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay. All right, we're going to do it in order, right?
Absolutely.
We're going to do it in order. So come on over here, camera lady. Let's go ahead and see what we get out. Now, before I get into it, one of the thing is we did got some rain, guys.
Yes,
okay?
we did.
And when we got the rain, it's been about 3 days now or so.
Yes.
Since they been in the ground. So, you know, usually when potatoes are ready, you don't really want to give them no water because you will end up having your potatoes split. All right. So we're going to see what take place up underneath here. As y'all can see, our soil. Oh wow. Oh wow. Come on over here, camera.
Okay.
Let them see
what we got.
What we just got out of what we just see here.
Okay then.
Okay. But also, as you know, like I said, you know, and this here, guys, is part 4 of the sweet potato harvesting video. Okay. But as y'all can see right here, we have a vine here and a vine here. Now, if you fertilize your sweet potatoes with the nutrients that they need, you can get away with planting them relatively close. These potatoes are planted 2 foot planted 1 foot apart. Okay, so if you notice, we got one here, one here, one here, and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and finish revealing
what we got.
This spot right here. Let's see. All right, you gonna come and help me, Sonny boy?
What's your take on the dirt?
Oh, the dirt, the soil?
Even though it was raining, we got a lot of rain.
Yes. Well, so my take here on this soil, guys, like I said, we absolutely love the sandy loam soil, because what tends to happen with sandy loam soil, even though that it holds that moisture, it is still real nice and loose and also fluffy. What that does when you get rainfall, it helps the sandy loam soil, helps the water to drain away pretty good. Okay, so that's my take. Now overall, with, like I said, coming on in here and amending these beds over the years, it only gets better and better every time. Okay, so even this soil right here, the color have changed over the 4 years since we have been planted in these beds right here. All right, so hey, let's get into harvesting out these potatoes. Let's see here. And one of the things why we did leave these potatoes right here was to also see if we will get a greater size in these potatoes. So that right there, not too bad. A nice little, what you see, a bunch of potatoes.
Cluster.
Or cluster. Right. See here. That's not too bad. Wow, look at how that one grew.
Potato has
Look at
pants
that. Yes.
and legs.
Wow. Okay. All right, let's. And one of the things with using a fork, guys, is always trying to make sure that we are not poking
The potatoes.
any of these potatoes. Wow. Okay. I'm going to tell you though, these holes, they are rewarding, they are given, and so for that, we are thankful. Now also, one of the things, guys, as I dig, I want you to kind of pay attention to. Like I said, this right here is the basin of this garden bed. It is a little bit harder, a little bit more compact. Also, as you can see more definition of that clay that is in the soil right here.
Compared to a handful of your regular dirt.
Yes, compare. So that's it right there. Okay. So as you all see the difference on how the soil has changed.
You have a potato by your foot.
Oh wow, didn't see that guy. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Another nice little cluster. Yeah. Now also, I want y'all to be the judge if from when we had came on in and harvest our first batch of potatoes. I want y'all to be the judge if you see any difference in the size of these potatoes that we're taking out now. Okay?
Well, they're starting out a whole lot larger. These Koreans are.
So I guess you would say they didn't grow a little bit more in size. Is that what you're saying, camera
yes,
lady?
they are larger.
Okay, all right. Well, camera lady says that they are larger. Drop in the comment and let us know if you feel the same about them being larger, guys. All right.
I mean, and yeah, keep in mind we're at the beginning of the row still, so.
Yes. You know what? And I'm going to tell you, like I said in the video, I'll say it again, that, hey, I am thankful. I am super thankful because I didn't put anything in here. I didn't put any potatoes in here. All I did was planted the slip. You know, that's all I did. and we're pulling out food. Okay? You hear them ripping. Oh wow, look at that one.
Oh, did you pop it?
Nope.
Was that you?
Nope.
Oh, that sure wasn't
We had
you.
a visitor.
Oh.
So what you could do, son, come on this side. Go ahead and start collecting the potatoes and put them up there on the mound. Knock off any dirt. Wow, that's a pretty nice one.
Oh, it is. Where do you want him to put the potatoes?
Yeah, on the right there.
On the sideline?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think this hole still got some more in it. Could be wrong. And you could go ahead and pop them off. Take off the vines.
Take off the vines.
Go ahead. Okay. Well, right there. That one shrink in size a little bit.
That's okay. I noticed that they're longer and more slim
Yes, they are definitely
versus stout and short.
more longer. And that is because the reason for the length of these potatoes like that is because we mounded this bed on up.
Mm-hmm. You think I misspoke? Because these are long and skinny. We'll see. We'll see. Let's make it to the end of this row first.
Yeah, that's why I say I'm gonna let y'all be the judge.
Okay.
I'm gonna let y'all be the judge of what y'all tell us what y'all think. Think you might have misspoke, camera lady.
I'm gonna hold my opinion for now.
You second guessing yourself?
No, not really.
Huh?
Because although they're small, it's still a lot of them in the cluster.
Yes.
You see, that's beautiful.
That's
That's a
not a
beautiful
bad
cluster.
one. Oh, it's a nice guy right there. He's pretty big. Look at that right there, guys. See that what we're working with?
That's the
That
Georgia,
Georgia red clay. Okay.
and it's hard.
Yes, it's very hard. And that's why when I'm digging these potatoes, I like to kind of go down deep so I can break that basin up, because the looser your basin is, or looser you can get down to the basin and break that up, it'd be better off for your plants because they won't have any issue going down deeper into the soil once that basin is broken up. Okay, this looks like it might be a good one. Not too bad.
Beautiful.
It's not a bad one either. It's a pretty nice one. Oh wow.
It's beautiful. So let me ask you a question. With the row behind you, did you? That's basically 2 rows in one. You put two side by side.
Yes, that's what that is. Basically, 2 row in one. Also, what I want to do is to also note the date. This right here, guys, is November the 12th. Okay, we're digging potatoes in November, in the middle of November, without jackets on.
Right, it's hot out here.
And like you say, it is hot. Wow, wow.
Oh,
look at that.
What in the?
And you see, I'm going to tell you what it is. Because this garden is set downhill, so whenever it rains, your nutrients wash downhill. So all that phosphorus and potassium that we're putting in here, look at here.
It's on the end.
Look at that.
Oh,
wow.
My goodness.
Wow. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Sweet,
wow.
Korean sweet potatoes. Look at that guy. He is huge.
All of them.
Wow.
Oh, it's ants. Watch your hand.
Yes, I see those little black ants. Don't want them to bite you. But look at that. And when I said don't want to bite you, if you can see those little black ants, they will sting you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so hey. All right, son. I know you're scared of black ants, right?
Or just grab the
Would you
cluster.
like for me to get them off of there for you, or you want to?
Grab the cluster and come back for that
one.
one.
Trooper today.
Oh, he got him.
You got him?
Yeah.
I guess you want to be a trooper.
He want to be a trooper today?
All right, so come on over, camera lady.
Okay.
Now it is that time to get into this row.
Yep.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Look at that.
Nice.
That's not bad. Still got one more in there. That's not bad at all. Oh, sorry, sir. I didn't see you was.
You want me to put them at the edge of this row too?
Yeah, you put them at the edge of this row. Now, what you could do is keep it separate on this side, and for this row right here, we'll put them in the middle.
So I tell you what, put those in front of the next row.
Because really, this is like two
rows.
in one.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay. All right. Look at that. Got a lot of scurf on that one there. Okay. These are coming out relatively smaller. Almost missed that guy. Now look at that. You notice that's a crack or a split right there. That's coming from it sucking up too much water.
And guys, I can tell you that the rain has definitely brought mosquitoes back, which is unusual for this time of year.
Yes. Well, so far, what we're pulling out, I guess we'll see at the end once we get down there. But look at that. Remember, like I said, this row, I did not put in any phosphorus or any potassium, and we can see the difference, guys, from what we're getting, okay?
Okay.
It's not too bad.
Splitting.
Yep, we have a split. Got more splitting as well.
And a lot of scurf in this row.
Yes. These right here definitely will be for home, because as far as how they're looking, like I said, we got a lot of them that have that scurf. Also, this bed right here, guys, I never did come on in and cultivate this row. All I did, I came on in, break it with the fork, and I just put the slips on in and plant them. So majority, well, not majority, but all these slips in this bed is just extra slips that was generating up there where I planted out our sweet potato slips. And I just went ahead and planted them in this bed because it was available. Okay, that's not too bad. Not too bad.
Is that being devoured? There's a big hole on the side of it, right?
Yeah,
Is that
there's
any
probably
good?
those
Take
ants.
that back.
Oh yeah, that's good.
The hole looks like it's deep.
Yep, I know there should have been one down here at the end. Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you, before I've been putting in some work, guys, Look at that. We are getting a little breaking. Guess it's gonna be time for some more new tools, I guess, or get me a handle for this fork here. Wow, look at that.
That sounded bountiful.
Look at that.
And there's one more right there.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it might have a potato right there.
Think so? Let's see.
Yep, he was right.
Look at that right there. See, they're starting to split. See that?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad we came on down and start getting them out of the way.
Now let me ask you a
Look at
question.
this one.
Wow.
That.
Do you think that we'll experience the same splitting in the raised bed up there?
In the raised bed, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe not. Now, the reason why I said maybe not is because your raised bed tends to drain a whole lot faster and quicker than, you know, you planting in like native soil.
Okay.
So, you know, the raised bed is made up of a lot of different organic matter. We got peat moss up there. We got compost. We got hay, goat manure, just a lot of different stuff that we have put in that raised bed that may help it to drain faster.
Okay.
So only time will tell. Once we get on up there, we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So now that you are a little
Put
over
that right there.
2/3, oh, the splitting,
Yes.
a little over 2/3 of the way down, what are your thoughts as far as size of potatoes?
Size of potatoes,
Was it,
I would say some of the slips did generate larger potatoes than some.
Okay.
I don't think us leaving them in for that extra 2 weeks?
yeah, more than 2.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, about 3.
about 3 weeks. So
Yeah.
usually the sweet Korean, we like to let them go for 150 days so they can swell up a little bit bigger. I don't think it make much of a difference with us leaving them in that extra 3 weeks.
Okay.
We could have went ahead and probably harvest them around that time.
Okay.
But hey, but leaving them in longer definitely didn't really hurt. It
Okay.
didn't hurt them. Okay.
So next time, harvest time is harvest time for everything.
I mean, in a way, yes, and in a way, you know, if it's not like a rush, if we know we getting rain and it's a rush to get them out, then absolutely. But it's not really necessarily a big, you know.
It's not going to
diet.
make or break the potato.
Right, right.
Okay. I got you.
We're getting a lot of discoloration in our scurf from this row right here. You know, a lot of them.
Do you think it's because the row wasn't tilled to turn over the soil?
You know what? I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
I mean, it may as well have a part to play in it. Or like they, you know, when you do the research, they said a scurf is a soil-borne disease. So, and we will show you the difference between what came out of this row and what came out of this row.
Okay.
All right.
And we're even separating
Yes, we're
these
separating.
sides. So these are 2 separate piles. And that one just rolled down in there, but it came from this pile. You see it in the row? Yep. You could definitely tell there wasn't any nutrients added.
Right. You tell from the size of the potato.
Yeah.
Think we're gonna get a big one like we did
Small on the
in
end?
in the last row?
Yes.
You think so?
I think so.
All right. Remember now, I ain't putting no nutrients over here.
Oh.
So we'll see. We'll see.
Was there literally just nothing in that row?
Nothing.
In that hole, rather?
Nothing.
Okay, well, let's see what we...
Oh, wow.
Okay, see?
Oh, man.
Did
Oh,
you
look
pop
at that.
something?
No, that's the... Oh, wow. Look at that. That's that bowl.
Oh, man.
Hold on, son.
Wow.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. He ate it clean out.
Not the only one. He ate 3 of them.
He ate 3 of them?
Yeah, look at the whole cluster.
Look at that. Look at that.
That was fresh.
Yeah. This is recent. But what I've noticed, look at that. These are probably
Look at the third one on the backside.
Oh, wow. Look at... Oh, wow.
Yeah, he ate 3 in that cluster. That seems to be his favorite.
Yeah, but that's all right. But if you notice, throughout this whole row that we have been harvesting, these are the only one came out with a pretty color.
Yeah,
you know?
on the ends.
Yes, on the ends. But what I also want to go ahead and do, guys, is we're going to show you what we have gotten out of this row right here. What we gotten out of this row right here, so we can see what we got.
What we got.
And we're going to also show you all the colors on the potatoes. And what we're going to do, one that have the scurf, we're going to break it to show you that it doesn't make any difference on the inside. It's just more so the outer layer of the potato that is, you know,
Affected. Yeah,
yes,
discolored.
affected. So come on down, guys. Let's go ahead and get into it now. So you go ahead and give them a shot.
Okay, that's the
Camera
first
lady.
row.
And yes, that's the the last ones that we got out the road. Now I'm not going to just put all the big ones up front, guys. We're going to also
Oh, I
put
mean,
a
they
few
can see the
small.
whole pile.
I know they can, but we're gonna be fair and put a few small ones up front as well. So
Okay.
we're not just trying to, hey. But nonetheless, this is what we have just gotten out of
Hold
the
on.
last 2 rows.
Yeah.
A pretty good harvest.
So this was the first row.
This was the first row, and
This was
second,
the
third,
second
yes,
half of the row.
yes.
And then this was the third
Hmm.
side.
But one of the things I want you all to notice, okay? Look at this. Look at the first row compared to these ones. Okay, this right here had nutrients. These right here didn't put any nutrients.
Right.
Okay, but there was a crop in this row right here that helps to pull some of the nitrogen on out the previous year. Okay, so that was not bad at all for just no nitrogen, or well, no nutrients compared to nutrients.
Right.
Okay, so one of the things that I want to go ahead and do, we're going to get a small potato. As a matter of fact, what you want to use, a small potato?
It's up to you. It doesn't matter.
We'll use this one. So
Okay.
what we'll do, we'll go ahead and break this potato here. We did had something trying to bore into this potato, but I want to kind of show you all the difference. So this is the potato that the skin is the color that is supposed to be real nice and what you say,
Burgundy.
red. Okay, let me get another one. So this one right here is the one that has the scurf on it, that soil-borne fungus, and we're going to break that, and I want to show you all a comparison to show you the difference, to let you know that there is not really much of a difference when it comes to the meat
Inside.
or the flesh
Yeah.
on the inside of the potato. It's just the outer skin. Once we cure them up, does not affect the taste or the quality of the potato inside. When you get it, just simply peel it and cook it. Do whatever you're gonna do with it. It's just that you wouldn't see this here in the store because it is not presentable, guys. All right. Now these potatoes right here, even though you see them have a whole lot of dirt on them from them just coming from out of this wet soil, we're not going to wash them. What we're going to actually do, we're going to kind of spread them on out down here in out in the opening. We're not taking these potatoes in tonight. We're going to leave them so that way in the morning, once that sun comes on out, it can go ahead and dry the soil on these potatoes, and then we'll just be able to come and pretty much wipe the dirt off softly, not damaging the skin of the potatoes. All right, guys, so hey, I believe that this was a beautiful harvest. You know, I'm very thankful for what we have gotten out of the soil, guys. So part 4 of the sweet potato harvesting video. Now, if you all remember, I know Camera Lady did touch on it a little bit while we was doing the video here, guys. If you all remember, we did plant out some slips up top inside of our raised bed. Now, like I said, with us not putting in any nutrients in those raised beds up there, I'm just surprised. I'm going to be as surprised as you all to see what we pull out of that raised bed. So stay tuned for that video. That's going to be the last sweet potato harvesting video
for this
of
season.
the year, guys, of this season. I don't want to inundate you all with a whole bunch of sweet potato harvesting video. But, you know, because we had so much sweet potato planted out in this bed, it made it a whole lot easier for me to come and do 2 rows at a time, or sometimes 3 rows at a time, to get those potatoes on out. Because I'm going to tell you, coming down here and digging these potatoes is definitely not an easy task. So doing it 2 by 2, 3 by 3 helped me, or tree by tree, helps me to get those potatoes and not burning myself out, guys. All right, so that's it. That is it. We have harvested out all of our sweet potato out of this bed. Now, what I'm going to be doing, like I said in previous videos, with this bed right here, I'm going to come on down and put some lime in this bed right here, guys, to go ahead and sweeten up this soil, just to get it ready for next year. But also what I'm going to be doing, I will be putting in a cover crop inside of this bed. I am even thinking, since I'm not going to do sweet potato back in this bed right here, I am also thinking to go ahead and just amend it with some goat manure and work it into the soil, and just, hey, plant my cover crop. And so next year we'll be ready to go ahead and plant back on out,
In the
whatever crop
springtime?
in the springtime, whatever crop we decide we're going to plant
Mm-hmm.
in this area, guys. So one of the thing is, I just want to say, hey, if you all have not start planting, if you have not start getting in outside and start growing something, guys, don't wait till it's too late. Start going outside and start putting the fundamentals to use outside in the soil, so that way, hey, you can sharpen up your gardening skills. That way you can have food to put on your table. Not just food to put on your table, but fresh food to put on your table, that you know where it came from, you know what you put in it to grow it.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore that food will definitely do your body really well by putting in good minerals and nutrients in your body, guys. Speaking of nutrients and minerals in your body, I know what I put inside of this bed to fertilize this bed, okay? Or I know what I put into in this bed to feed my microbes, because that's what really feeds your plant, okay? They build a symbiotic relationship with one another to help themselves to grow. So the plant will gather the photosynthesis and turn that into sugar, bring it back down to the roots, feed those microbes. Those microbes go ahead and pull from it, and therefore, hey, your plant will grow. All right. So, nonetheless, guys, I just want to say thanks to each and every one of you all out there for stopping by the Humble Servant Homestead. And as always, peace and blessings to each and every one of you all out there. Remember, you keep a smile on your face, you be happy, you be blessed, and I'm going to say, stay strong, okay? Stay strong in the times that we are in. We see so many different crazy stuff going on in this world. But what that does for me, it shows me that prophecy, guys, is being fulfilled. And if my thing is, go ahead, check out Exodus 20. If you go ahead and you follow Exodus 20, guys, you will not go wrong. It's a start to serving your creator by following his laws, statutes, and commandments. Go ahead, check it out, Exodus 20, and stay prayed up, stay blessed, and you all have a blessed day.